everybody, I'm back. I have a fun story for you from my teenage years. In 2002, Britney Spears broke up with Justin Timberlake while he was on tour. And so, me being his biggest fan at the age of 12, I wrote him a letter letting him know that I was here for him and whatever. I was standing beside him, behind him, or whatever. I was there. I remember being so distraught over this fact and how could he go on and everything. You know, it's very emotional when you're 12. Okay, so my journal entry today is from Tuesday, February 2nd, 2004. Little less than a month from my last journal entry. I do not know what is wrong with me, but lately I've been depressed, or is it hormones? I'm not very sure. I thought it was hormones, but I've wanted to cry a lot, and sometimes I feel like starting a fight with others. And then I'm one of the happiest people in the world. And the funny thing is that most of these emotions all happen in the same hour, which is not good. It really is messing with my mind. And the funny thing is that I'm not even on my period or even near being on it. And I can't talk to anybody because I don't know who to talk to. I don't know, everything is so wrong lately. But I wrote a poem the other day. I used to adore you. Then I found truth. For you were just pomp wrapped in pretty paper. I was just a romp way for you to find caper. In those who loved you dearly, for the meaning of true friends must not have been clearly. For you ditched me for popularity. I wrote that poem because I wanted to use the word pomp. My word. How funny. My nickname is the girl with no nickname. I gave it to myself. The end. Let's dissect this. Okay, so it's probably a mix of hormones and simply just having anxiety and stress and whatever. It's a lot of things. Teenage years really suck and you have no idea what's going on with your body. If you're a teenage girl and you're watching this, find someone that you feel comfortable enough to talk to, because it's so important, whether that's a family member, your parents, a cousin, a sister, a friend, someone that you feel like you can talk to that will understand and listen to you. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always around and I'll listen. Also, need someone to be like, girl, you crazy, because reading this, girl, you crazy. I'm crazy now. I can tell myself that. This poem, it's so good. I bet there are so many teachers out there, professors of all kinds, just wanting to dissect my poetry. Hit me up if you want to. I'll send you some real doozers, because they're all not great. I thought I made up the word pomp. I didn't. That's a real word. I don't know what my meaning of pomp was, because I'm sure I had my own meaning of what it meant, but I didn't write the definition of what pomp meant in my journal. I just obviously knew I would always know what pomp meant because it's such a cool word. Also, I gave myself a nickname. The girl with no nickname. I have loads of nicknames. I've always had nicknames. I came back from Germany at 3, and I had a nickname. My nickname was Lenny Morgan. My family has called me that my entire life, basically. That's a nickname. I have so many at my job where I work now. I had so many in high school. I had so many in middle school. I've had nicknames my entire life. What is this girl with no nickname? Girl, you crazy. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read the next journal entry as well, because you'll see why. Now, I wrote this was the next day, Wednesday, but I said 2404, and I wrote the journal entry the day before is Tuesday, 2204. So somewhere I didn't know what day it was. But anyways, last night I cried myself to sleep. That's it. That's all I did. I cried myself to sleep apparently the night before. Who knows what night that was? So anyways, that's a lot of fun. I don't really do that anymore, but I did have a lot of anxiety, and I still do have a lot of anxiety. I have panic attacks, and stuff. So I have spent a lot of my time crying myself to sleep, and that's okay. I have worked with therapy. I've read a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm much more control over my anxiety, but that's not the case for everybody. So if you have a lot of emotions or if you feel like you need help, get help. That's like the number one thing, especially during this time. If you feel like you are trapped or you feel like you are scared or anything at all, find someone that you can talk to or find help that you can get. There's lots of cool, like free apps that you can do. There's lots of ways to, like, I learned how to meditate. Meditation for me has helped my anxiety so much. It helps me with being clearer and it helps me with my mind. Learn to meditate. It's a really great tool. There's lots of other stuff that you can do as well. So find things that help you cope or things that help you in general. Find someone to talk to. That's the number one thing I say. So, y'all, signing out. Girl, you crazy. Bye.